Oh, Diane. What's up?
Running one easier for you. I'm gonna put that side easier coins from my garden. And I made the shitty little pot. But I made them for my quiz. I did this coloring for them. But anyway, one it out there. Yeah. They take a lot of water.
Okay.
So there's, yeah. Quince. Quince jam. It's they're very popular in the 30s and 40s here in planted. They're an Asian plant, a Chinese plant. They quince 5 petals. And they make a little fruit. Isn't it pretty?
Does it have scent?
No, thorny too. They're thorny. But nobody can get, well, the deer sometimes try for some of the leaves, but I've just always been crazy about them.
And you grow them in your yard?
I did. I planted a hedge of them when I first moved into the house 7, 8 years ago. And they bloom from inside the plant because it's warm and safe down there. I mean, they're later pink. They're early, but it's one of the earliest blooms, even before.
I was gonna say,
cherries
it's
and all.
early for.
Yeah, it's even
Nice
before
people.
cherries and apple and plum or whatever we have. They're very pretty though. Yeah.
They come in different colors?
I even named one of my dogs Quince.
I was gonna ask.
They come in white or shades of peaches, rose, whatever.
Pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Very pretty. Very sweet. How are you, Diane?
I'm fine, but yeah, little sore. How about you? Take this spot. I'm okay. Yeah, a little flustered this morning. Yeah, lady. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe had stuffy nose last night
Uh.
and then woke up like warm this morning and I couldn't, I can't find the thermometer.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like my house.
It's one of those mornings, I'm just like, oh, God. But thank God, she's with my mom and I'm thinking, we're very blessed. Like, there's no daycare to worry about, to not send her to, or, like.
Yeah, because you do have, yeah, that's actually, I'm writing a fiction story, it's about a mother who has that dilemma. Maybe has a fever of 103 or something. And she's supposed to be at work and she's not, and she's,
It's impossible.
yeah.
It's
it
impossible.
is,
And
it
and
is.
we're not wired for it, right? Our whole biology is like,
No,
your whole biology after you have a kid is like, stay here
right,
and nurture
right.
this thing. So it's just
Right.
totally opposite of the instincts that you have to say, well,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
It's hard. So again, we're very fortunate with it.
You
My parents are right there.
You planned well.
My grandparents planned well.
Ah.
My grandparents, who are in the house next to us. Kept us close. I actually have a patient.
Anybody want a block?
Oh, yeah, grandpa. My,
You're welcome.
I had another patient, my parents had a house that was short. And I had a patient tell me, you guys were smart to buy the shore house, because now you all stay close, so you can use the shore house. Like, oh, they're not wrong.
I have a friend who, rather than downsizing, they upsized. They went to White Meadow Lake out in Rockaway. And they have this big place, and the idea was so that the kids would want to come, and they do.
Brilliant.
They're on the lake, they,
How could you,
kids are-
you silly
Yeah.
answer. Right, come on down. Turn the lights on, because it's gray and gloomy out, but pull on the lights off. When you turn the lights off.
Good here.
I'm in holiday cooking mode, so.
Oh, yeah. Are you doing Passover or?
We're at someone's house, but I'm doing a lot of the cooking, so.
This
Ah.
weekend or next?
This weekend, tomorrow night, yes.
Yeah. What are you making?
I made a brisket, I made chicken soup. I'm making a carrot souffle. What else? And I made macaroons.
Oh, you made macarons?
Yeah. 3 kinds this year. Chocolate, regular, and then mango passion fruit.
Oh, what? That's
Whole Foods has these mango passion fruit.
Do they?
Macaroons, and it's like, God, they were so good. So I got some fruit puree.
That's kosher then too, that doesn't have any color, right?
Yeah, it's just egg whites and coconut.
Okay.
And
To make the filling.
the whole thing, and then, so I found a recipe for apricot ones where you like soak and puree dried apricots.
Okay.
So I just substituted
Oh, the-
puree
Ah.
for the apricots. That's pretty good. Should have brought you guys.
Yes.
Talking about those.
We'll see if they're leftovers, I bet not.
No
I
chance.
bet no.
Just because I know you don't eat them all. As you're going, right?
So
So those
those
are
are-
honey, those are like, those are.
They go home with the
They wouldn't
kids.
have a
They're
minute in
going.
my house.
Yeah, no, not a chance, not a chance. All right, my dears, let's get here. However you are comfortable, I know my comfortable seat.
People like that.
Yep, however you're comfortable.
Let me see if, we might have one or two jumping in virtual. Yeah, it's all relative, I get it. I have a couple virtual, actually,
Barb knew was gonna be here, her husband. It's fine, but having like an angio, like a scan, it was hard. She was like, I'm gonna stay home with them. She said, can I get the tape? Like, Barb, I'll send it to the VHS. Barb, what do you want from me? Yeah, it'll be there in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll send you the replay. Please, instant replay. Yeah, but we'll have one or two we jump on virtual, which is good.
I'm gonna try sitting on the.
Another roller.
Yeah, to start,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I need something a little higher than these are really. Try that.
it's also a little friendlier.
I read something. People love this. There's a book called Secrets of Happy Families. There's in the kids section of the library, there is like a grown-up section. There's like a parenting section. Your kid can go do whatever they're doing. Like I always sit whenever we're there, I'm like, oh, I want to read it until she goes and destroys something. And this one was called Secrets of Happy Families, and it's a really good journalist who goes out and he just talks to all these experts in different fields, pretty Harvard professors. And one of the things he said was, you're gonna have an argument, have it on cushioned seats. Right? People are more like less argumentative if they're on a
I
cushioned
believe
seat.
that as opposed to
As
standing,
opposed to
right?
like, or on a hard surface. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, really? Brilliant, right?
Have you tried it?
I haven't had an argument in the last day or
I
two.
could try that all day long. I'll let you know.
You carry a pillow around with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, hang on, not that we're getting into any arguments, but like that, we can see. Okay, we'll take a good round of box breathing, we'll do 2 rounds, 4 seconds in, hold it, excuse me. 4 seconds out, big enough. 2, 3, 4, hold it. 2, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold it. 2, 3, 4. One more round, you guys go at your own pace. Both that hold side to side with them. However you guys are comfortable, you guys go at your own pace. Thank you. Breathe into the lung that's facing the ceiling. Go.
Turn it to a twist. You can add a reach to this if you want to.
Try breathing.
Through your nose and into the lung.
That is up. Back to the middle, we will cat cows. Huh? Up, up, shoulders back, down. All the time.
Now look, my spot is gone.
Spot is moved over there. No. Yeah. Just tell my patients, I was that kid in high school, at like 3 in the morning, my dresser's out in the hallway, my bed's getting ready. We're gonna have, there's more people who are not gonna be joining us. Okay, that'll be very nice. Where, let's go to all fours. Go with those cat cows. Exhale when you're down. Up. Push the ground away. Same thing, get your shoulders involved here, so you get a little motion through your shoulder blades. Got hand or wrist issues, you guys will like this, turn your fingertips back towards you. However you're comfortable, so if they wanna go at like 45-degree angles. Yeah, and we might rock a little left to right, get a little stretch happening in your forearms. Fingers are more back towards you and you need it back. This should all feel good. Should be able to breathe in those positions. Like in what world? Like your fingertips come up towards the top of the mat. We'll do a little child's pose. However your feet are comfortable, you don't put the tops of your feet on the ground, toes. Breathe. Make a real active reach up towards me. And I like to kind of flare my elbows out. Play with this position a little. You'll feel your shoulder blades moving away that they're either gonna like or not like. But you can take your hands over to the right side. Get a good stretch through your left rib cage. Breathe big into that left lung. I'm sure take it over to the right. Back to all fours. Favorite one. Put up. Rock a little forward backwards. You guys know this one well enough by now, so play with the motions. Forward, back, side to side. Good. Good. Galaxy. Who's this? That's Jude. All right.
You can add the rotation. Breathe, do as I do, don't do as I say. Whatever, you know what I meant.
Thank you.
Yep, go ahead. Let's switch sides.
On today's New York Times, there's an exercise article with 5 things you should do for mobility. This one where when you lie on your back, you roll over, you lift up a weight, and then you stand up.
A Turkish get up.
Yes.
They're great, yeah.
Of course, I thought
They're,
you could tell it.
it's those are really hard.
I mean, it's not, oh my God.
Go ahead and switch legs. A Turkish get up is a really good.
Like you do a
skill.
lot of stuff in
You
one.
do a whole lot of stuff. I should send you a video. The world record Turkish get up. Because the guy does it with a loaded barbell. Right, so it's, most people do it with like a kettlebell.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unsteady, but imagine lifting that.
Wow.
With 45 pounds on your side.
From your back, rolling
From
over
your
it.
back. Right, yeah,
You're changing legs.
right, changing legs, you got it. And it's a novel movement, which is really important for like learning new skills. I don't have to tell any of you this. Learning new skills keeps your brain sharp.
Right,
So learning a new motor skill really keeps your brain sharp.
right.
It's got like so many, kill a lot of birds with one stone. With Turkish get up. I remember learning. I learned it in T school. We had a friend who could do it, and it just became one of those like party tricks, like. Right, you got a room full of 20-year-old physical therapy students.
Oh my gosh.
We're all making idiots out of ourselves, but.
I'm just gonna go put my glasses, I'll be right back.
Keep rocking. Rotate up. The other way. All the way. And we'll go back on board. Guys are ready. We'll do a little calf stretch. You can stay on one knee. Drop. Roll right foot behind you, right, then you feel it in front. Next to you. Yeah, where you are, is this? Okay, and this is, wait a minute. Keep your right leg down. Right leg behind you. So you're
Oh, over here.
Yep. Yep. Now I put my left leg, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then push it goes. You're gonna drive your left heel back towards the back of that. Do a little stretch, yeah. Wow, okay. Hello. Okay. Breathe and play with the position of those toes if you want, so. You can tilt your toes in. You can go look at that back foot. You can do that, stretch your hip a little bit. Wag your tail, if you will. Which sides? Yeah, clear, move your toes in. Move your toes out, your calf is. Tons of muscle fibers in there that could kind of unison, but. Said this before, it's your calf muscles like 3 hot dogs are tied together at both ends. There's a middle one and an inside one and an outside one. And when you move your toes, you hit the muscle fibers. I feel like your shoulders aren't collapsing here too. Keep pushing the mat away.
Back to all fours. There's some reaches. Like a modified bird dog. Get some good weight bearing through our shoulders. What? Switch to your foot going back. So kick the wall behind you. Then switch sides, or you can keep going on one side, doesn't matter to me. But pretend there's a glass of wine on your back that's filled to the brim. Don't let it spill. Good. Think about squeezing your cheeks. If you did just one side, switch to the other. If you're alternating, keep going. Your seat. Oh, you're comfortable. Yeah, we can hear your wrist here. Yes. Hold on, tilt your right here to your right shoulder. This one's selfishly.
My right hand is a little from the wrong way.
And switch sides. Yeah, you guys can find out, but if you wanna look up, your upper trap is another muscle that's got a whole bunch of fibers to it, but same thing, like a hot dog tied on 3 ends, so if I look it up or look down, they'll hit different fibers than this. And play with your posture too, like when you sit up straight, like feel different. If you wanted to smell your armpit with this one, so we're to the left, if you want to smell your left armpit. And give yourself a little pressure. For that backside of your neck. Right in behind you, you'll feel a little different. Relax the tension in your face. Take another big deep breath there. Go to the other side. Right here, right shoulder. Put the left hand behind you. Got it if you want. Give a little pressure at the top of your head, you can smell your right armpit. That will give the fibers to the back part of your neck. Right there. Couple of well. You gotta come down. Jump. Exhale. Pull your elbows together. Big enough. Bring it on. We got push-ups this round. First 2 exercises are on the floor. 3 sets of 8. You guys go at your own pace. I will walk you through it, but we're going regular. Push-ups to start. Go down as far as you comfortably can. I am not going to be the form police. Do whatever's comfortable for you. But good. Good. A beautiful day. Resets. Between 6 and 8.
Oh, thank goodness, I know you said 6. You get other ones?
I did actually get some new. This one's
smaller.
These are the ones that we've had,
Oh, yeah.
but I got, we actually had these ones at home. I wasn't sure our numbers for them. Just bring them in. And then this one goes up to higher weights. I don't know that would be a great problem to have if I ran out of those weights. Yeah. Wrists are feeling it today, huh?
Yeah.
I see everybody kind of shake them out. You can go on your fists. Or if you got the quads. Your brother. Bingo. Now we're on our back. Keep your belly muscles tight. Okay. You want to make these easier, bring your heel closer to your butt, make it harder the further your foot is away.
No.
Do 3 sets on one side or do
I would also,
one alternate?
yeah, good question. Good. What world? Good. Done too. Follow the range.
Oh.
The ultimate goal is one foot with the same range. Okay, we'll start where we are, and use what we have. But you go 3 sets of 10 with this thing.
Do we switch legs?
Switch legs, good question, Jude. Go 3 sets of 8 on each leg.
Okay.
Eight to 10. I'm gonna have a poster made of just the sets and the reps. Because I'm as much as I like teaching it, but I just rather point. Instead, do this, buddy. Depends on what the goal is for. I think at a hockey game, certainly. But then you got a moment like, I don't know, whatever, you got home. The phase monitor decided to stop working, so then it was not changing the signal and that woke me up, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. So, the whole thing, so it's Friday, it's good.
Well, I've been sleeping.
Yeah, that's the plan. No, the weekend was just kind of nice. Next weekend is Easter, so.
Right.
But I don't know. Our church does an egg hunt.
He
The
doesn't,
church does an egg hunt. I'm just keep it just like.
do you go to St. Al's or
Yeah.
to,
So we took her last year. She was too little to be afraid of the Easter bunny, so we got some like really cute pictures of her this year. I anticipate she's gonna take too kindly to this big hairy Easter bunny. We'll see. She might surprise me.
I don't know if her cousin's gonna be there,
I have to ask.
because if they are and they're with
Yeah.
the Easter Bunny, then
Yeah,
it's like,
that might ease the blow.
yeah.
But although she's funny. Every kid, we have a bunch of cousins who are all age groups, so we go to the playground and she's like, Thomas, like. Oh, he looks a lot like Thomas, but that's a different kid, right? Or she'll say Grady, because there's a 9-year-old boy. Like, he looks like Grady, but he's not, that's not your cousin. So we might get away with like other kids around your cousin's age there. Go on up. Go, oh, legend, sorry. We'll go forward. Okay. Right here. Alternating sides, and watch that it's easy to let your knee cave in, just try to keep it, I would say, like, don't let it touch your belly button. It might actually make it hard, I don't know. Go ahead. And go 8 to 10 on each side. That's good.
Or one set or just 3 sets?
3 sets on each side. Yep, again, the counting of this is the hardest part. You'll do either like 16 or 20. Then rest. 3 times. All right, guys. Yeah, guys. Plaster for everybody too. Comes up for attached, there's a PVC pipe attached to your spine. Cut you out, right? A lot of birds in one stone.
I'm thinking it's better to go shorter and lower than
Yes.
longer.
Good question, yes. And it depends on the goal we're working on. If the goal is balance, I keep it a long stride, but go the distance. The goal is stride.
I don't know.
You don't have to, I tell you, you don't have to. If I want,
I'm
if I
mostly
need
concerned
to
about
push
the
you.
elbow.
Yeah, of all of that.
Yeah, maybe if I just help straighten. it.
Yeah, you could.
I'll try here.
This is probably, stop me if I'm wrong, challenging enough. If you want to make it harder, go slower too.
Okay. No, not at all. We're all in the same boat, I promise you.
That's it. Battling the same storm.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Part of what I like about these is you can scale it. So easily. Okay, it's easy. We don't need to add weights. I can put you on an elevator and say, stop at the second floor, stop at the third floor, stop at the fourth floor, right? And there's plenty of. This is hard. Yes. Okay. Finish it. I don't care if you're finished or not, you're finished. You're finished with my eyes. I'm done. She's done.
I counted.
Go for it. Okay, let's go really light. Let's go fives. We're gonna go deadlift, press. Yeah. Good. So from here. You make it kind of fluid. Go down as far as you comfortably can. Yep. Punch it up. And then slide it down your leg. Good.
But you want us to keep our shoulders back for when we do the. dip.
Yes, yep,
So you don't go too far.
right. Good. So that might limit how far down you get. And if I let you hunch over, you can get further,
Yeah.
but I want you to gauge. Your shoulders, there you go. Eight on each side. If you want to make it harder, either up the weight or go slower. But that's probably plenty for you. Go. Good fix there. See the steam coming out of your ears. That's what.
Trying to keep the shoulders
Yeah.
even.
Yep. Good, good. Sometimes it helps if you look in either out the windows or like where the, over against the wall. Where you stare right in the edge.
It's 3 sets of 10.
Three sets of, yeah, between 8 and 10.
Okay.
Got it. Good. Good, Diane. Good form on. Good. Keep it close to you on the way down.
Dropping, so it's throwing it.
A little. You're also making it harder on yourself by bringing it out.
Oh,
So the lever arm gets longer, the physics makes that harder. Which I'm usually all about. Not unnecessarily. Real good, guys. Everywhere, I presume?
yes.
That's by design.
Come on.
I can find, as I progress, I can go lower. Is that?
That's quick adaptations, your muscles are making. I can get all nerdy about that stuff. You have little organs in your muscles. Called Golgi tendon organs that communicate with the brain. And basically what they say is, you get to the end range of motion, they say, hey brain, there's tension here, can we get a little slack? Your brain's like, yeah, okay, this is a safe environment, sure. And that's why, with all of the mobility stuff, that's why you get a little further. It's not like any miracles that are happening, it's just your body communicating, so it's beautiful. I get chills thinking. Also have these things called muscle stimulus. You sit at the end of the tendon, where the bone and the muscle meet. And that's why, like, you ever misstep on a stair and your leg kicks on? Like, oh, you missed a step and everything. When there's a quick stretch like that, your muscle spindles. It's almost like your reflex of here.
Yeah.
That's why you have a knee jerk reflex. They just can't fix this. Your brain's like, all right, and it's just like it sends the signal faster than we can do anything about it. But those are different. Guess we got an A and an M. One of my friends just got, someday I wanna do this, I wanna be like an adjunct professor and go back into the cadaver lab. And just teach that and be around all the time, which is a strange thing, personality.
We won't tell.
But yeah, no, a friend of mine she lives in Texas, and just started doing it, she's maybe a year or two older than me. I said, how do I get on track to do this? Eventually, she was like, here's what I did. It's amazing. There you go, but I love this stuff. Stay light, 5 or 10 pounds, good job, take a break if you need it, go get water. And we're here for the next one.
Right now?
Yeah, we'll start later than we probably need to, but you'll feel it after a couple.
How do you keep your shoulder from doing more work than your elbow?
In what motion?
Any motion. I feel like it's a knee, I've never had a knee problem,
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elbow's sort of the same thing,
It is.
right? And we take a ball here instead of using more
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You know, it's a posture thing, also. I mean, it's all related, but I can't feel the difference between just the shoulder and just the elbow or the combination of it always. Thank So it's like the hip and the knee.
Yeah, you
I mean,
cannot.
knees are, problems are close to
Right.
my hips, right?
It's
I mean, it's
I
like.
heard a physician describe it as
It's the fulcrum.
your knee is your middle child.
Mhm.
Right, like usually it's the one above or below it, that's the
Mhm.
problem, but it's
Exactly.
ankle or. Your oldest or your youngest usually start the fight, the middle child gets blamed for it. And
Hand,
elbows the same
shoulder,
way,
same thing.
but like,
Right.
especially because their hands are so functional,
Mhm.
that you can't bypass it, that's why the sling is so detrimental for people, because they're like, how am I supposed to?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a new monitor,
And what's
Is
that
Is
monitor?
that the,
a heart monitor.
oh, okay,
I'm electrified.
does that go back to your cardiologist?
Yeah.
Okay.
7
It's
days.
better
couple
than the
weeks,
ones
yeah.
where you had to plug it in and.
I've never done this
That-
before, but
that's-
yeah, I expected all kinds of wires.
No,
and,
you
know,
wouldn't even know.
this-
You wouldn't even know it's you.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna call you and go, what the hell are you doing right
Yeah.
now?
There's gotta be some blips.
Stop, stop.
Yeah, right, what are you doing? Oh, you're good, you're exactly what you should be doing, this kind of stuff. But that's cool. That's a cool little device, and they've come so far.
Yeah, it must.
Again, start light with these. This should be fine for you, Audrey, if it feels
Well,
uncomfortable,
I
tell
think
me.
it is, it all feels fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't imagine it's gonna aggravate.
Okay, this
So
is
we're
good.
gonna
Yeah.
stick your butt out.
Yeah.
And then you're going elbow to the ceiling. There's somebody behind you. Yeah, or like you were pulling up heavy pants. That's it, your shoulder. Squeeze here. Yep. That's more what I want with the shoulder blade. That little chicken wing bone. That's that like your chicken wing bone almost.
Uh-huh,
That's the one I want pulling it back.
okay.
Good. You could probably go heavier. I'm kind of tempted to tell you to go heavier. Blake.
Am I doing 10?
Yep, I think that's 10. Keep it next to your side. You're out here a little bit.
Oh, keep it next to my side.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yep. Jude, you're home with these, but we're here. Second this one. Got a little more of your hips, might some grab in here. Yeah, yep. There you go. Good.
Mhm.
Rest.
Ah,
That's set. We'll jump it.
Jump or jump.
Jump is one. Our best, yeah, that's impossible to go here, jump. Not that mean. Good. Focus on exploding up, give me 30.
We're going off the ground or standing?
You can go off the ground.
Oh.
Yep. Good job.
Time for Easter.
Yeah. it. Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
good. Good job.
Oh,
Good.
I forgot to breathe.
It's a problem. Hold on a second. Good. Okay, that means we'll take two big deep breaths and we'll close our eyes and be grateful for it. Big inhale. Exhale out. One more big inhale. Kind of find some stillness, however you guys are comfortable, you put your hands down by your sides. Take thought. We'll take 30 seconds and be grateful for something or someone, someplace.
Mhm.
But the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Get it out, down your shoulders. So, applause. Go up. All right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Good job. Get, the Clorox wipes out. Pull ourselves up here.
I think you're
Thank
heavier, maybe.
you. I don't think I can do that.
Heavier?
No, it probably just feels that way. Feel heavy.
Out of there.
It's okay. It's a PhD.
Let me take a squirt. These are pretty dry, so.
Oh, yeah. Jude, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm gonna end things.
Okay, all right, thank you,
Yeah,
peace.
my pleasure.